What's up, y'all? My name is Barbara Atewe. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I made this tomato soup. It's vegan, high protein, and dairy free. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please just like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's begin. Alrighty, so to begin, you're going to want to start off by dicing your tomatoes, your sweet peppers. I used one orange and then one red sweet pepper, and then a bunch of garlic. And then I think that's like a pink onion. Girl, I don't know. It's not a red onion. It's a pink onion. It's more milder than a red onion. Because red onion, girl, my eyes be watering crazy. But anyways, I wanted to use those fancy like heirloom tomatoes, but they were like $4.99 a pound. And honestly, I feel like it would be dumb to use that because what's the difference? This is all going to end up going into a blender anyways. So I feel like that would just be a waste of money. But anyways, you're just going to want to dice everything up. And then you're going to take a lined baking sheet with a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. There we go. And you're going to want to spread everything on so it's like a single layer, so not everything is like overlapping. All right, and then next you're gonna want to season your fruit and vegetables. Yeah, fruit and vegetables with salt and pepper. I use salt, pepper, and garlic pepper. If you can find that in your grocery store, I mean, you don't have to use it if you can't find it. Salt and pepper is just fine. And then I used what's that thing called? Canola oil to make sure that it's all like coated. And then I massaged it in to make sure every piece was coated again. And then you're gonna want to slide it into your oven at 425 degrees if you have the convect roast setting on your oven. If you don't, you could just use regular 425 and just make sure that you watch it. You do want to go for a bit of charring on the skin of the tomato and pepper so that you can get like that roasted feel, because you want it to be roasted. You just don't want it to be like sweated out, because girl, that's boring. You don't want that. Alrighty, and this is how she ended up turning out. Okay, so for that creamy consistency that you can also achieve with it being dairy free, you don't need to use like milk or heavy cream or anything like that. I'm not a fan of dairy. It's not like I'm like lactose intolerant or allergic to it. Girl, I just don't like it. I hate the taste of it. It changes everything for me. I'm not a fan. But I like to use chickpeas. So I've been making this since what's that thing called? October or November. I'm not entirely sure, when it was like all the rage on TikTok, and I kept seeing people use like sour cream, heavy cream, milk, and I was like, okay, what can I do to make it dairy free and I'll be able to enjoy it, you know? And and I was like, okay, chickpeas, because when you blend chickpeas, it becomes like very creamy, basically hummus in a soup. Okay, so you're gonna drain and rinse your chickpeas and put it in the blender, and then put your vegetables on top, and then you're gonna want to set your blender on high so it can like all incorporate together. Y'all will see on a separate screen from recording on my phone to see how everything blended together. And then you're just gonna want to let that rip to make sure that everything is blended smoothly. Okay, and then I noticed it was getting a bit thick, and I didn't want it to be too thick, so just to thin it out, I added some vegetable broth, and then I blended it in the blender again. So in a pot, you're gonna want to take your blended soup, put it in there. You can eat it as is, which is fine. You'll just be experiencing a lot of heartburn, to be honest with you. But you're gonna want to add your seasonings. I think I added what did I add? A bit more salt, a bit more pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, accent. Yes, I added accent. And then I also added what's that thing called? Sugar, to get rid of the acidity, because it like, I don't know what it does, the science behind it, but when you add sugar to like tomato sauces, it gets rid of the acid that causes heartburn, you know? Makes your life easier, makes it better to enjoy later on. You know what I mean? So I have my stove on low, and then y'all see me adding all the stuff, the sugar and all that things, and then you're just gonna want to swirl it in. All right, just make sure that you keep stirring it so that everything is mixed thoroughly. And because it's already heated from being roasted in the oven, you don't have to keep it on the stove for too long. So I like to eat this with just plain sourdough bread, okay, toasted obviously. The shine that y'all see is from me putting it on a cast iron pan and spraying nonstick spray on it so that, you know, it can like toast a little bit. So I added 3 ladles of it, and then this is how it ended up turning out. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please just like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. All right, bye bye.